watching our 1 to 2, actually it's more like 0 to 2, people that come around to watch our show. So we're about to get started, and let's go over our... Alright, so here's where we are. Establishment, episode 2. Just 2 weeks ago, Jack, Mila, Jessica, and Hector were made into an official coterie, the Spines of the Cactus, watchmen of the kindred of El Paso, a coterie combined with the resources of both the Camarilla and Anarch forces in the city, meant to work outside of the politics and protect kindred society from those that would destroy it, namely the Sabbat, the Lupines, and the Second Inquisition. And now, every kindred in the city has eyes on it. Tonight was the night for the new coterie to prove itself to the kindred that supported it. A Sabbat pact had been discovered just a few blocks from the coterie's home territory. The investigations were complete, the backup was called in, and the Spines of the Cactus were supported by Sheriff Alice Ortiz, Rodolfo Martinez of the clan of the Sabra, and Enriquez and Tujax, each an enforcer for their respective Anarch parents. This raid was a cooperation between Prince James, Baron Valentina, and Baron Vincent, a first attempt at working together. Tujax kicked in the front door, gunshots erupted, kindred moved in a blink, and 3 men, ghouls, were dispatched in the entryway of the house. They split into 2 groups, sweeping the house and finding it empty of Sabbat. In a cellar below the house, in a cage in the dark, they found Craig, a newly embraced vampire who had not fed and was clearly losing control of himself as he struggled with his new beast. The room also had splashes of blood, which Craig explained were from a dog fight not long before. 2 men turned into dogs, or perhaps wolves, and fought with each other, one black, one gray. The gray wolf won, and then both of them turned back into men, climbed out of the cellar, good friends congratulating each other on a great fight. With Mila's blood sorcery, she was able to tell that one of them had been kindred, but the other was something that she had never tasted before. A lupine, perhaps. Are the lupines and the Sabbat working together, or is this a single incident? Do they lay a trap for them? Do they attempt to ambush and kill a lupine despite all of the warnings they've heard from their elders? Tujax, Sheriff Alex, and Rodolfo have all found a way to exit the situation. They're supposed to be getting help, both silver bullets and extra bodies to throw at the loop. Meanwhile, the Toreador Primogen, Cynthia Villarreal, at the Crusty Nipple, a run-down dive bar next to a seedy motel in the coterie's new territory. What could she want? She could not have picked the worst time. To the current situation, Keith, one of Hector's ghouls, has brought 3 blood bags from Mila's apartment. Okay, and we'll just, instead of the next line, we'll just leave it here. The plan is for him to take Jessica and Krieg to the gym. We haven't done that. This whole thing is written also. Okay, anyway. Mila and Enriquez are obfuscating, hidden in the house should its owners return. Jack, Hector, and Hector's small army of ghouls are a block over, with eyes on the house, discussing their next move as they wait for silver bullets that hopefully are on their way. And plus, now you've got your blood bags, and Jessica, Krieg, and Keith are here. Open scene. And I did not find a very good picture for the city page, for the city, like for the street. So we don't have one. So we'll just go back to the title page.
With the silver bullets, didn't we also ask for dynamite?
No, you were talking about that, like in the Discord conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can call it and suggest that if you want.
Okay. Well, so it asked for the silver bullets from who? Who's going to? I don't remember.
Sheriff Alex.
Okay. Is he still here, or did he leave, or we have to call him?
No,
He left.
In fact, it's been about an
Oh,
hour
okay.
since they...
Oh crap. I thought we were doing that. Okay. All right. Well, do I have his number? Can I call him?
I've got his phone number. I can call him. I thought we were opening with the other group, though.
Well, they're here.
They're all here. The other group.
We were going to open
okay.
with the other group, but we decided that you guys want to talk to Jessica about staying, so I just backed that up.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And the current situation is they're getting out of the van and have blood bags for Hector.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you for bringing those.
That's you, Keith.
Look, I'm
glad that I can come for you.
Good work.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm directing this toward Jack. I'm getting really concerned that we're putting Mila and Enriquez in the house invisible, but lupines can smell, and I feel like we may be sending them to their death, like trapping them in there.
I'm not in the house.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
they're observing from like a rooftop or something. I thought.
Oh, yeah, okay,
I
that's
thought
what
they were in the
Sestonn
house.
said. So I thought that I didn't remember that being the plan. Yeah, there's no way.
I just know they're invisible somewhere. I don't know.
So
Yeah, I was gonna grab that.
what I'd like to
This is.
Where are you
a
then,
little
Mila?
bit away from the house. Can you hear me?
Now I hear
yes.
Okay. I went a little away from the house outside, but close enough where I can see who shows up and goes in and stuff.
you. Like in the front.
But I'm
Alright.
not in the house.
Like in the front yard of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like across the street.
Yeah, you should probably get
Yeah. Not
somewhere
like
where you guys could break out if you need to.
Right. Yeah. So I'm
You
like
have
across
no
the
idea
street,
where
but I can
Enriquez
see
is.
everything
Neither
clearly.
one of you have the power to be able to see each other.
Right. So I don't know where he is, but that's where I am.
He may have dipped.
Yeah, well, listen, can we ask Alex? Let's put some here. I mean, why even try to fight them? Why don't we load the house with dynamite or C4 or something and put a remote detonation charge and blow it up from outside once they go in before they can figure out what's happening?
It's going to pull a lot of attention, but it is the safer option if it's possible. Look, let me try to get him on the phone, and then
Okay.
we'll go from there.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if we just blow it up and then we leave.
Let's
You
try.
know.
So I'm gonna call Alex.
This is the second time you called. The first time he didn't answer. No, wait, he did answer. He said something like, "I'm not even there yet. Leave me alone." Some shit like that. Okay. Yeah. He
Yeah.
answered. What? What?
Do you have a status update? Do you have a status update? How close are you?
Did you just talk down to me? Don't be forgetting. Who
No.
you are.
Look, we don't have time for a dick measuring contest, man. Come on.
This isn't a dick measuring contest. I'll let you know when I have information. Right now, I'm going to see Prince.
Okay. Okay. Can you give me an estimate of when that'll be?
That's going to depend on what Prince James says.
Can you give me a time estimate on when you will get there, is what I mean. Sorry.
Oh, 5 minutes. I'm on my way up.
Okay, thank
As
you.
long as he's not busy.
Just-
5 minutes.
Okay, I just wanted to say, we're still, obviously there's no plan in full motion. We're reconsidering if we have any form of explosives. We're considering an alternative. I won't say anymore.
Which one? Who of you is familiar with the use of explosives enough to make sure you don't blow up a neighboring house?
We're just brainstorming here. We're just brainstorming.
Okay. I'll bring it up.
I just want to know what resources are available. I'm sorry this is over the phone. This is all impromptu. I think we may need to back out, but
Honestly,
see.
I don't know what resources he's going to give to you. We'll see.
okay, just Just call me back.
Yeah, I'm going to see him now.
Fine. I hang up.
That didn't sound like it went well from the outside.
No. First of all, he's giving me ridiculous attitude, normal Ventru bullshit. But
I'm gonna try Baron Valentina. Maybe there's somebody that can pull something.
certainly the Barons are still with
Valentina is
with the
not an
Prince
easy
right now.
person
You
to
would think.
instantly get in contact with. She doesn't have a phone.
I'm
The bitch doesn't
yeah. I'm
even
just thinking
really
because
have
I'm
a
an
full set of
anarch. Maybe I
clothes.
could type it.
Yeah, there are people you can contact.
Gotcha.
But
So
Valentina is kind of.
how about Emily? Like, do I have a direct line to Emily?
Yes.
Do I have a direct? Yeah, but I mean, I
Well,
just
the whole
refer to her
coterie-
as like the,
The whole coterie has a direct line to Emily now because she's a coterie. Didn't we buy her?
Oh,
as
is
a
she?
coterie
Okay.
Contact. So she's a contact for all of you.
I thought. Are you sure did we do that?
I don't know.
Does anybody else remember that? I thought we were considering it, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you bought her.
she's a coterie. Okay. Okay.
And then I
Yeah.
bought not Enriquez, the other guy, the guy that does the
mage
stuff.
guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cortez.
Yeah, the Cortez. There you go.
Okay,
Yep,
I
Emily.
think quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, because I'm the only, like, I'm just thinking my more like Hector's observing this going on with the Ventru and the whole, what do you call them, the Camarilla, right?
Yeah.
And he's thinking, okay, well, if if this sheriff is going to be a broken line of contact or whatever, then let me go through the Anarch chain and see if I can pull some, maybe there's some strings there. So let me call Emily then.
Okay. She answers like
All right.
one and a half.
Does she pick up?
Hello.
Okay.
What's up, Hector?
Hey, it's Hector. So, it looks like we might be about to fight a lupine and maybe some vampires, and we're thinking that's not a good idea to take them on directly.
Yeah, this
But,
isn't a very good.
I mean, I think if we gotta,
it's not a good phone conversation, buddy.
I understand, but this shit might go down really
Talking
soon,
code.
and it's kind of life or death.
Talking
So,
code.
yeah. All right. So let's say, right, that let's say that there was I wanted to avoid a situation in a house directly, and then maybe we could just make the house go poof and anything inside it. Do we have anything that could maybe do that, and we don't have to be near the house, and we could just do it from outside? And yeah,
Well, I can.
that's something that somebody in our network is familiar with and can make happen for us.
I can find someone to build something. I think it's not usually
How fast?
our method.
Yeah, this is extreme circumstances, though, and
I don't know. I'll make some calls and get back to you. Maybe we'll have somebody who already has something built. I don't, and if not, I don't know how long it'll take to build it. You needing this tonight?
I'd really appreciate it because I don't know when the big bad wolf is coming back home, and the three little pigs are going to be in a lot of trouble, if you get what I'm saying. But
yeah,
I mean, if you can come through with it, it might actually be
it's not
wonderful
not
because
usually our style. I can't say for sure that somebody has that on hand, but I'll look into it for you.
yeah. Well, I'd appreciate it because if anything you could do to help, because I don't know what's about to happen, and this may be the last time I talk to you.
Well, that sucks. Don't let that shit happen. We're just getting to know each other.
Yeah. So help if you can.
Okay.
Hey, we got many more bright days ahead of us, baby. But
She hung up already.
all right, she hung up. All right, and then I look around, and I don't want other people to know she hung up on me. So I go, all right, cool. So just go ahead and get back to me. All right, thanks, babe.
Okay.
Did I hang up?
I would like to insight.
Go for it. Go for it. You can make an insight roll, and we'll have Hector make a We're gonna call it composure. And
I don't need to. I don't need to.
If you guys just want to look over your stats
I mean-
for it and whoever has the most wins, that's fine.
I mean, if you
For
want
Hector
to, I'll
is
roll
composure and
insight.
subterfuge, which I don't think is very high, and for Jack will be wits and insight.
Insight.
Yeah. Is
So I
insight a
got
thing?
2 in
Whatever the
composure
fuck it's called in this game.
and nothing.
A
Yeah.
month of no.
Really messy critical on the stupid insight.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
I just got like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All that's going to give you is we're not even going to worry about it. It would give you one of the compulsion cards, but I'm not going to.
Plan compulsions.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, you got him. Plus he rolled a fucking 0 anyway, so yeah, you're pretty sure
Yeah.
that
I mean.
it's not important to the story, but yeah, you're pretty sure you know exactly what happened. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just. That's whatever. We move on.
Yeah.
Jack.
If he makes a face at me, I look at him. I go, "Damn it, Jack! Can you just be cool?"
We'll say that happened. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What else is going on, you guys? So you.
Word. So
Unless you guys.
all right. So let's turn to Jessica.
Keith is getting ready to bring Jessica and Craig to the gym, which was the original plan.
All right. So,
Yep.
Oh shit. So this is another thing I'm thinking. So I stop. Hold up, guys. So look, Jack, Jessica, you are the only two here who have the ability to possibly control these hairy fucks, right? So maybe it's not a good idea. We're sending Jessica away. What do you think?
Okay, well, here's the thing about that, Hector. For it to work, we have to make eye contact and maintain it. And and to do that, we have to get close. There's a very high chance that it fails and then they knock our heads off. I don't know if it's the play when they're going to already know something's going on, like especially if they catch just a whiff of one of our scents, they're going to immediately know before we can get close enough to surprise them that we're kindred. So they'll immediately go on edge and they'll start being aware of where they're looking.
Oh,
not
I'm not
stupid.
saying that this is plan A. No. I mean, if everything goes to shit and they charge us, at least we have two people that might be able to somehow,
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is if it goes to shit, they're not even gonna... Hell, they might even close their eyes and just go on smell. Like, I think this only works if we catch them... Like, I don't think it works as a backup plan, is what I'm saying. I think if it goes to shit, this is not a viable option.
Yeah,
So you wanna
anytime
send
the
her away?
werewolves are
Maintain eye
around,
contact.
honestly, you got to come out swinging.
you think come out swinging. From what I hear, these things are much stronger than we are. So, I mean, hey, I'm willing to fight to the death, but I'm just saying that we're about to send away one of the people who, if we're taking home run swings, might potentially be able to actually dominate one of them. And
I mean, what if we tried to maintain... What if we tried to maintain eyes on them so we could follow them to where they end up going after they leave this area? So when, like, we have
That's
people
actually
who
a better idea.
we have people who can conceal their presence. These guys may or may not arrive on foot. If they arrive by vehicle, then that's an issue. But if they arrive on vehicle, we can try to get plates, something like that. We can try to follow up on that, use that as something to get more information.
We could
If
even
they're on
borrow.
foot, we could have Mila stay with them.
yeah, hey, all of that sounds great. I'm just talking about, are we sending Jessica away? Because, I mean, I would feel just as comfortable calling Emily back and telling somebody from the Anarch side to go chill at my gym with good old Craig here and make sure he doesn't freak out. I don't have a problem with that. And then this way we don't have to send away one of our members of You know, the coterie.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
if
what
we've
about
got someone,
the guy who can tell where things go? So once they come and leave, he can actually follow their trajectory.
Oh, Simon Cortez. That's Milo's boy.
Yeah.
do we want to trust him with just a new kindred?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
talking about. I'm not talking about him babysitting Craig. I'm just talking about having him help us
Oh,
track the werewolves.
oh, that's a good point. It's a real. I mean, we don't need him though, do? Whatever. I'm not gonna.
I he'd be useful. That's why not.
Yeah, but the
You're
thing
right.
is,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Krieg,
I just hate the
his
guy.
brain he's really vulnerable right now, and he needs somebody who can help him keep a straight head. And that's kind of sort of my specialty.
Okay, fine.
If you guys think it's
I won't
best to
be.
send her away, that's fine. I just
Let
I'm
Krieg away
kind
for a
of.
second. Krieg, you are in the car? You think? Or did you get out of the
Yes,
car?
from what I gather that we left off.
You are in the car, half listening to their conversation, but every time you try and focus on what they're talking about, the only thing your eyes, your sense, all of your senses keep getting drawn to these men. I think they're all men that are surrounding Hector. You can see the little pulses in their neck. You can practically see the veins in their arms and their neck asking for you to feed from them. And it's making it very difficult to concentrate on anything else. Okay, back to the conversation.
If I think we should move ahead with a look. I don't think we're going to get the help we need, and I don't think we can set up a good attack plan so impromptu. I think the best we should try to do is do some kind of tracking so that we can find out where they go next, and then move from there. That being said, Craig needs to go to the Angry Osos gym. Who do we have that could watch him? We need to try to.
If you guys would rather Jessica go, that's I'm look. I kind of I think she brings something to the table here, but if you guys would rather she goes, and she could go. But if not, I could call Emily and have one of the Anarchs go and meet up with Keith at the gym, and just to be safe, so that we know he's always got a. No, I'll have her send the Anarchs here to come pick him. No, we need the van, right? So we could have Jessica take him back for now, and then one of them could come and relieve her, and she could catch up with us. Come back with the
That's
van.
not a bad plan.
Oh, we just need to call somebody then.
Okay, I'll call Emily
who your
back.
contacts are.
All right. So I call
Did
Emily.
you guys bring the extra blood bags for Krieg?
They should have got all that stuff. Yeah, that was part of the plan.
Okay. Has anybody thought to feed him?
How many blood bags did you get? Mila, how many blood bags did you send them to get? You had
3.
5. Okay, so 3 blood bags came. It's up to you guys what you do with them.
Yeah, so I need one of them because I'm like on the edge of that.
Krieg
Well,
really
as
needs
for
one of them too.
yeah,
Why don't you guys feed in the car? And he's not in my car, is he?
No, he's in the van.
no, he's in the van. Angry Oso van.
Okay, I don't care where the blood splatters.
So we'll go to the so I go to the van real fast while I'm calling Emily,
Okay,
and I'll bring a blood bag over with me,
it's just ringing.
and 2 of them, one for me and one for him.
Okay, the phone is just ringing.
Yeah. So I give Creek. Ah, shit. All right. Well, in the meantime, while it's ringing, and I keep it ringing. I go. I toss a blood bag at Krieg, and I go, "Here you go, buddy. Eat up." And then I tear one open and I down it. Does that take off one hunger point for
Yes.
each bag, or
Yes.
okay? So I'm back down to 3 hunger now.
Woohoo!
Still bad,
If
but
Krieg drinks it, he'll
It's
be
not going to
down
make him any less annoying.
4. Okay, so Craig, Hector got into the van and tossed one of these blood bags on your lap. You already drank one, right? You drank one down in the cellar. Am I remembering right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that was the thermos that she
Yeah.
had with her,
Yeah, that's right. You had a thermos.
and then that's the second one.
So
Milo, did you ask for 3? Were 2 for me or 1 for me?
I don't know.
I was up at 4 hungers. So I think when you asked how many I need, I was like, as many as you could spare.
I think so. 3. I don't really care what y'all do with them.
I think we should take care of the neonate.
fledgling.
Yeah, neonate he's now
You
had
guys
2.
are neonates.
Or
Yeah,
fledgling,
fledgling.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I confused the terminology.
the
They both
f-
sound young.
Yeah.
The fledgling
Basically,
has
he's a
now
baby and you guys are
had 2 of them,
teenagers.
and he's about to go to a non-combat situation. I'm already at 3 hunger, and we might be fighting I might be rousing a lot. So if I could get back down to 2 hunger instead of 3, that would actually really help us.
There are
It's
houses
actually a good
with
point.
Lots of yummy people
Yeah.
inside. All around you.
I could do that too, but I mean, I'm just looking for the urgent
Yeah.
situation now. So,
Mhm.
all right. Anybody
Who has-
object if I take a second blood bag?
Who do you guys think
No, I better get moving with
Perry
Krieg
would
and
call?
get him
Who
safe.
who has the best
Okay.
connection to Perry? I'm thinking Hector, but it might be Jack.
Yeah, that's got to be. No, it's got to be Jack.
I was
'Cause
thinking
Jack's Jack's close with that whole.
Jack?
I'm not Camarilla.
probably Jack.
All right, I'm cracking the second blood bag. By the way, I'm down to 2 hunger.
Okay.
Or even Milo. I mean, Milo's Cameroon. So one of us two, I would imagine.
I'd imagine
You know what?
me just because
Yeah.
I talk to him a lot when I
think
ask for
Mila
advice.
has developed a little bit more of a personal relationship with him over the last couple of weeks due to her side job, her side hustle.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mila, your phone rings.
Okay. So this is out of the walls or whatever. If she answers it, is she no longer invisible, or
If you only whisper, then
I'm okay?
you're okay. But if
Okay,
someone,
so I'm gonna-
the sudden ringing could draw someone's attention to you.
Well, I would have it on. Well, I mean,
got it
ideally,
on
I would have
vibrate?
it on silent and wouldn't even.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna
All right,
duck
then
down
I'll
in the
answer it.
bushes and whisper into the phone.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, Mila. This is Perry.
Yes.
So-
What's up?
James just heard that you guys have the potential of fighting a lupine, of fighting a wolf. Is this correct?
Possibly, I guess.
Don't.
Right now, I'm just waiting to see who shows up. They can't see me.
James said to tell you, under no circumstances are you to start a war with the wolves.
Okay.
Okay.
Does he want me to just
That
kind of
said,
get
we are going to
information?
send you a little bit of ammunition to assist should things go awry. Okay, what was your question?
Why is this bag torn?
Well, I guess that answers my question of whether I should stay here and see who shows up and seems to be happening
Is gather
without
information.
approaching
Do
or.
not start a war if you don't have to. Okay. We are going to send someone with a small package.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that you need me to relay to change?
I don't think so.
Okay. He hangs up.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. Okay, now if I pick up like a small pebble and throw at someone, am I still good?
Yeah. You might draw attention to the pebble. It should
Just to
not
get
draw
their
attention to you.
Okay. So I'm going to throw a little pebble at Jack to let him know I'm like coming up to him.
Okay. A
Okay.
little pebble hits Jack.
I feel a little pebble hit against me. What the?
It's me.
And I just sort of whisper, "You."
All right. Prince James says, under no circumstances do we fight the lupine.
Okay. Orders are orders.
He did say that he's sending somebody with a package just in case things go south.
Okay then.
And then he said to gather intel. So.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't want to engage at all.
All right then. Hector, did you hear that?
No, what do I didn't.
Okay. All right. Mila's whispering, but for some reason they called her. He says, under no circumstances should we try to fight them at all. In fact, not should, we can't. That's what he said. So they're sending stuff just in case we have an emergency, but he wants us to gather intelligence, not at all engage under any circumstance. So none of the bomb stuff. That's not happening. I think we just need to figure out our best posture for surveillance and what our most effective way is, and what our contingency plan will be to get Mila and what's the Anarch's name that's invisible as well?
Enriquez.
Enriquez?
Enriquez. To get Mila and Enriquez evac quickly. I'm assuming by car will be the best way. So we need to formulate a strategy.
So I say out loud, but not not screaming or anything, just in case he's in the vicinity. I go, Enriquez, you're around. You hear that?
No response.
Nothing. Okay. Hey, so Emily never picked up.
Oh yeah. About the time you finish your blood bag, she answers. Yeah, I haven't found anybody yet. And she hangs up.
What'd you? So I call her back.
Yeah, what?
God damn it. Hey, listen, I need somebody you trust, somebody we trust that I can trust. Go to the Angry Oso gym. All right. We have a young fledgling who's kind of fucked up and he's fighting hunger pangs right now. We fed him a couple blood bags. If they can bring him some extra blood bags, that'd be great. But we need him to babysit him in case he, frenzies or some shit goes wrong with him. I got a bunch of ghouls over there I don't want him to go ape shit on. Can you send somebody over there to relieve Jessica?
I suppose I could go.
No, I'd love it. Thank you.
Okay. She hangs up.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So why don't you all just go park around the corner and wait for me to call you?
I have a slightly better idea. Just for context, we're in like a urban / suburban neighborhood, right?
You're in a heavily urban neighborhood.
I think so.
Heavily urban neighborhood. Okay.
House after house after house, and I don't know where you guys live. There are about 15 to 20 feet in between houses. So I don't know how spaced that is for where you guys are from.
Is it one of those things where like could Mila easily hop from roof to roof if she needed to within areas that are in the same block?
No. No. Hector
No.
can. Hector can really easy, but it's a little bit too far of a jump for a normal strength. Does Mila have
Okay.
any potence?
What's potent?
No. Okay.
The discipline. Yeah, power. I have soaring leap.
Yeah, that makes you be able to do it easy. I think with soaring leap, you can jump from the middle of the roof to the middle of the roof of the next house. Maybe even
In
farther
fact,
because
I
you're
even-
naturally strong to begin with.
And if I yell parkour, I could jump even farther, right?
Yeah. In fact, without it, with your strength and athletics, you know, it's not.
I could have done it anyway.
It's not for sure. It's a really good jump, but it's quite possible that you would at least make it where you could catch onto the other side and pull yourself up.
What I'm getting at is what I was thinking was that Mila, the safest place she could be would be observing, like climb up a home to be on the roof and observe from there, and then if she needed to duck out, she would go run away and basically like go to the other street, if that makes sense.
Mila,
But
do you
if
have
she
cat's
can't do that,
grace?
then
I do have cat's grace, yes.
Okay, so with cat's grace, you can walk along the top of like fences and stuff with, you know, like it's normal sidewalk. So you can get from the roof to the roof of the next house just walking across on the fence.
yeah, just to be clear on what I'm visualizing is that.
Okay,
So
so basically kind of go to the roof of the house across the street.
yeah, so it's like if we've got the if it's okay, I'll draw on the board real quick. Just with some shapes. I'll erase it after.
You guys want a blank page, or I can bring you up a blank page.
Hold on. I think this will work.
Okay.
Wait, where are you drawing? In Roll20 or in
page.
Discord?
Oh, on the El Paso by night thing.
Yeah, you see these yellow squares I'm making?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
So fancy.
the yellow is the target house.
Right.
And what I'm suggesting is that we position Mila across the street. So this is Mila. This purple thing is Mila.
So that's
and
the
then
street in between.
Okay. It's a street in between. Okay, so it's like, imagine this green thing that I just made is another house that's like, because houses are back to back, and then the street runs in like the grid system, right? And the red is the street.
Okay.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, she watches from across the street. If she needs to dip out, she goes like this, and we pick her up on this street.
Right.
That's a good plan.
So that we don't, that we don't go right into the kill zone here.
Yep. Works for me.
That's my suggestion. And what we could do is we could, instead of parking, because I'm worried that if we park, that they'll smell us and then they'll just flip our car and destroy us. But instead, we do like a patrol pattern where we sort of like, we're around and we're always close enough, but we're not like a sitting duck. We're a moving target. You follow? And not like surrounding the house, but like more like around this area.
Like, yeah.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah, around the pickup area, not the target area, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Jessica, what are you doing?
And I'll erase all my doodles.
I should be driving with Jimmy now. I mean, not Jimmy.
So
with Craig.
Keith
and Craig.
Get back in the van and start your way to the gym. While they're repositioning, Mila climbs up there on the roof, and you know, everything's getting set up. You guys get to the gym. It only takes a few minutes to get there. It's not very far. And at the gym, there are 3 motorcycle biker guys. Well, actually, one of them's a girl, but there are 3 just in the parking lot, just standing around, like kind of yelling at the building. Like,
I assume they're not regulars.
You've never seen them before. No.
So they're not Hector's people.
They're not Hector's people.
Okay.
You know,
and
it is
then I always have my
Jessica has
CV
seen
and
them
scene
before.
on.
Jessica, why don't you roll me 1 die, a D10, And if you roll an 8, 9, or 10, we'll give you 30%. Then you will have recognized one of them. Just because,
All right.
kindred see kindred sometimes. Fuck no. Nope, you don't recognize them. So you don't know they're vampires or anything. They just look like people. But you had your chance to recognize them.
Damn it.
They're 3 people in like
Oh well.
black leather and on motorcycles, and one of them is a girl. But there's 3 of them. They
What
don't
time of
look
night
like
is it?
they're really threatening or anything, but they definitely could be. So, okay, inside the van. That's what you see. Do you pull into the parking lot? You see them there before you would pull into the parking lot. Of course, your van does have the same sign as the building does. So it's up to you if you
So
want to pull
really
in there or not.
obvious
They're gonna
that
know if you don't.
you know what? Let's see what they do if we decide to take a ride around the block or 2.
Okay.
All right,
Just
sounds good to me.
okay. So you just take a ride around the block. One of them taps the shoulder of another and points at the van as it just slows down a little bit and then speeds back up to normal and goes around the block. What the fuck? You can practically hear them saying.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
When you
that's
guys come
pretty
back around a
obvious.
few minutes later, they're still there. Only now they're watching as the van's coming. One of them steps forward and holds out his hand. He doesn't step into the street. He just steps forward in the parking lot and holds out his hand, like half a wave and half a stop. Like, hey, notice me. We're here.
Okay, so I guess I'll talk to them. Just be ready to bolt
Right.
off if they start attacking.
So yeah, pull up right next to him. Keep the engine running.
Okay.
Yes.
Lower the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
Okay.
hard to talk without through a window.
Okay. So Jessica lowers the passenger window, and the one guy walks up to the window, and the other 2 are following a few steps behind him. He looks inside. He's like, Jessica, right? And he points a finger at you. Jessica, right?
Who's asking?
And he holds out his hands to encompass the group. We're the Blood Moon Pact, and we just wanted to let you know that you guys aren't the only watchman coterie in town anymore. That's
You're
all.
the who?
We're the Blood Moon Pact. You haven't heard of us yet because we're even newer than you guys are. We just got started tonight. But yeah, we're
Uh-huh.
we're we're gonna show you guys up. Yeah,
How old are you?
older than you. I'm
So why are you
uh,
acting like a bunch of little kids who just want to get into the play game too? This is no play game.
exactly. So we want to know why a bunch of neonates were just assigned this job when there's perfectly good Anarch and Silate here to take care of it for us.
So you still have not told me your name. You know mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of assumed that you'd know me. Let me look on my notebook and see what my name is. I can't see. Damien Day. And it's possible that you've heard of his name. It's possible, but it'll be in the Anarch circles lately, anyway, for the last 10
Eh.
years. It'll in Vincent's
Doesn't ring a
Anarch,
bell.
so you
Sorry.
probably haven't, but it's possible. Damien Day, and he points over at the other guy. Cesar de Luna, and he points over at the girl. Lorna Perez. And we are the Blood Moon Pact. He says it again. All happy, all proud, totally bruja.
Do you have like
Okay,
do you have your
so,
own branding too?
Not yet. We're gonna work on it. Something about like a red moon
so
dripping blood from
I've
it.
got a question.
That's what. Yeah. Who's this? Are you
Well,
Hector? I haven't met Hector. Are you Hector?
I'm what? Oh no, I was talking to the DM, not a character.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
would I feel compelled to talk to these people, or
That's
should I just
you know
shut up and be the wheelman?
that is up to you. I left a lot of his personality open so that you can play however you want.
All right.
If Hector was here,
I
then you would
guess then
probably try
I'll.
and get a cue from Hector. If you want to try and get a cue from Jessica, you can, knowing that they're part of the same team. Or if you want to show off and be tough, or if you want to, let her handle it and you just be the wheelman.
Okay.
Whatever personality you want to give him. He is
Okay.
just the
Well,
only thing we know of his
um.
personality is that he's gung ho to prove to Hector that he can do stuff. But this isn't Hector, so it's up to you.
Okay. Well,
Right.
I think I'd lean over the steering wheel and go. Sounds like your guys' problem is with the prince. You know,
Yeah, kind of.
we're just doing our job.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. We want to
Well,
show
if you're really here
we
to
want to
help,
show
guys,
Baron Vincent that we don't need no Camarilla help and we can provide just as good of a watchman coterie as this political union nonsense they got going.
well, you
We
guys are
kind of
gonna
got
get
to
yourselves
fire them up
killed.
this. You think we're going to get
By who?
ourselves killed? We think you're going to get yourselves killed.
We're not gonna go there. Just listen. If you're here to help, go see James. Otherwise, get out of our way.
Oh, we don't have anything to do with James. We work for Vincent.
Then get out of our way.
You work for Vincent.
You can get out of our way.
Yeah, we're out
Do
of
I?
your way. Okay. Go on. All right, he steps away.
All right, let's just pull into the parking lot.
Okay, come on, guys. They know about us. And they get on their bikes.
I
Okay.
continue to try to make sure I look really unimpressed, not interested in them.
Yeah. Yep. And they leave.
All right, let's get Craig inside. All right.
Yeah, and then let's go, Hector. I'm feeling real weird about this.
Yeah, no, let's get Krieg inside and call your boss.
Yeah.
So, Craig, you don't know what it was, but none of the three of them looked anywhere near as delicious as this Keith guy who's driving the van. You can smell his blood through his skin. Okay, you got the keys to the gym. Get the gym opened up.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Keeping
completely
the head on the
closed.
swivel just in case.
Yeah, it's completely closed. Well, this is the gym that Craig has actually trained at a little bit, so you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's switch back over to the other guys. Okay, so you guys are set up.
Yeah.
You still don't know where Enrique.
So we're just gonna.
Mila is, you assume,
Yeah,
on top of
we're.
that house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're just on a rotating patrol.
Okay. And you've got the ghouls.
Or roving is a better word.
Walk in a circle. Are you guys walking as a pack, or did you split them up?
I thought we were driving in a car.
Oh, okay.
Oh shoot, we don't have enough to fit everybody, do we?
No.
Could we
You
pack
don't fit
everyone?
everybody, you need the van.
Honestly,
Oh.
for safe.
Keith
It's a
Yeah.
was
clown car.
supposed to drop off Jessica and come back, but
Oh,
now
is he?
since
Okay.
we're waiting for Emily to get there,
Mhm.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
supposed to bring the van back.
Okay.
That was the thing, but now we're waiting for Emily to get over there. So once she gets over there, then him and Jessica can come back in the van.
Okay.
For now, then let's have the ghouls just sort of like. I mean, we could make them pack in the trunk, right? Like.
Nah, don't do that. I'll tell you what, these guys could just kind of walk around, act normal. You guys are fucking regular humans. You know, just look like y'all, hanging out in the neighborhood.
Yeah. All right. We could do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We could do that. Yeah. We could do that. Gustav too.
Stay clear of that house. Stay clear of that house. You understand? Do not go near that fucking house until I call one of you,
Don't worry.
and
I
then you
got it.
mobilize.
Gustav says, "Don't worry. I got
If
this."
you guys
Alright.
see anything, and if you guys see anything that you need to let us know about, just give us, and then I give them like a peace sign gesture. Just show us a peace sign if you see us driving by, and we
Alright.
need to know something. You saw something. If you think the vampires are near, flip us off, or not the
Alright.
vampires, the werewolf.
All right.
You could also call me on the cell.
So we're looking for vampires or werewolves.
Probably that too.
We do all got Hector's number.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, forget that. Sorry, I'm overcomplicating things.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's a good backup plan just in case. You never know. You give us a peace sign, and we'll know that.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll know some shits.
Okay. So we should like break up into little groups of two, or what? Or should we kind of huddle together?
Look, guys, fucking stay within running range, like within 30 seconds running range of each other. You know, look out for each other's backs, man. Because understand that the fucking 7 of you, or 6 of you, right? Because Keith is gone now. So this. Oh wait, did we say what's his name is there too though, right? Gustavo.
Yeah, Gustavo's there too. So you've got 8 total, counting Gustavo.
Yeah. So so the 7 of you. Yeah, but Keith is gone. Yeah. So 7 are here. So So look, the 7 of you together could maybe, be a match for one of these things. For one of these, vampires or kindred or whatever. Just stay by each other. Your strength is in numbers. Understand that.
All right, got you, boss.
All right, and stay clear of that fucking
Okay,
house.
Hector. Yeah. Okay. And we'll stay clear of the house. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Keep your eyes open.
And they kind of split up and fan out a little bit, keeping an eye on everything and on each other. Okay. All right. Is Hector and Jack staying together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be in my car, just sort of
Okay.
roving in a roving pattern.
Okay.
Our goal is to not be by the house, but it's to be roving around the pickup point. So we want to minimize our possibility of potentially running into them if they come in from the other side.
So here's a good
Is
question.
True Jacks with us too, or did he take
No.
off with Sheriff?
He left. Yep, he left with the sheriff. He said he'll.
So
try
it's
and
just
get
me and Jack then in the car.
Yeah, he said he'll try and get some Bruja to come and help. But you haven't heard anything from him.
Okay.
So here's the question: is the door to the entryway of the house open or closed?
Oh,
We left it closed. We don't want it to look.
Yeah, I
suspicious.
assume it was closed.
Okay.
yeah.
You're all
The front
way-
door, I thought you guys crashed it in. It can't be closed.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
Good
you
point,
just
it's
kicked that
open.
shit in.
Could we have?
You could have tried to set it back up so that
Could we have
We have
propped
at
it
least
back up?
propped it against.
Yeah. So at first glance, at least it'll look like
Yeah.
it's closed. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
As soon as they
yeah.
get closer, they'll recognize that it's busted in.
Okay. So.
Plus, they're gonna see the 3 dead bodies right inside the house. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. So.
So, like, I mentioned this to Jack in the car. Like, doesn't it bother you that, like, if I was just told that all of our forces are here now, right? I was like, yo, why don't we get everybody? And they're like, everybody's here. So if this is the most we're ever going to get, and this is the only time we're probably ever going to catch them by surprise, they want us to just fucking watch? And then what? Now they're going to be the second they see that door is kicked in and we're onto them, they're going to realize we're onto them and we're never going to get this opportunity again. So I don't know what the fuck waiting is what good is that?
Look, it's the best we can hope for is that they assume that we just bailed. They won't know that they were being watched and that we can find where they end up. Look, they were insistent that we don't fight them, and I think that's for a good reason, for our own safety. Look, we've never fought a werewolf. You know, 20 years ago,
Lila
we
did
didn't
not
think
tell you
vampires
the
were real.
exact
We were just
words,
living life.
Do not start a war with the lupines. She never said those exact words.
Yeah.
So.
Right. She said, "Don't fight them." Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just sitting here like yeah. So basically, we're hoping that they're fucking idiots because that's the only thing that only idiots would think that we're not onto them and wouldn't be on high alert after they see what happened in that house. This is a shitty plan.
Well, I don't think we have an alternative from what they're telling us.
God damn it.
Okay.
This is only going to get worse.
So, Mila, I want you to make me a wits and alertness roll. And you need 5 because the door is mostly closed.
Who's rolling?
You are.
You.
Okay, I thought it was me. Sorry, Rodney was talking to me, so I was muted. Wits and what?
Wits and alertness. I mean,
Alertness.
What you're doing is up there is alertness stuff.
Is what's alertness? Oh, awareness?
Oh, yeah, awareness. My bad. Yep.
Awareness and wits.
And wits.
Okay. With no modifier.
With no modifier.
Okay.
Modifier, even though she's specifically paying attention to the house?
Yeah, good question.
No, that's what's making it.
With my eagle eye.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh.
Okay, you can.
Will.
Wait. What? Yeah, you can make willpower if you want. You only have 1 fail.
Yeah, but with. Oh, okay. So. So I can't even get it because you said.
No. You can.
Right.
Since.
Okay.
You can in this situation raise your wits with your blood surge.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I'll do that. And willpower restarts for every not restarts, regenerates or whatever you want to call it, for every session or like every scene?
The larger number between composure and resolve.
Right, but is it every session we have, or is it like every scene type?
No, it's every session.
Okay, so I have my one. Okay. All right. So. I would rouse check to make.
If you did want to blood surge and rouse your.
Yeah, it would. Okay. So yeah, and it would be wits, not resolve, right?
Right. I suppose if
you
want to use
resolve,
you could do resolve. If you could do resolve.
My resolve is a 4.
Yeah, you can do resolve.
Okay,
awareness.
because my resolve is a 4.
Since you're listening and studying, but this isn't something that's happening from studying,
right.
But I'll still let you do it. It would be wits, but I'm going to let you do it anyway. As resolve.
It's up to you. You're the person thing. But my resolve is double.
Okay.
Alright, let's try that.
I think you should raise your wits if you're going to raise anything.
Okay, then I'll raise wits. And that's a blood rouse check thing?
Because your resolve would be that you're studying the house. You're not studying the house. You're studying the area. You're trying to notice something that happens immediately. So that's wits. That's not resolve.
Oh, okay. So I do a rouse check, right?
Yes. Okay, you pass. So now you add 2 to your wits. So you could keep your other one if you want and roll 2 more. If you want to re-roll it, that's fine. I don't care. But if you re-roll it, just add the 2 dice in the extra.
Oh, is it a modifier?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
unless you actually change your wits and then change it back later.
I did it.
I suggest just.
Yeah, I'll do it that.
That's worse.
That is worse.
Don't bother spending your willpower on that. It's not going to be good enough. Okay.
Okay.
Do that 2 more times. This is over the course of a few minutes.
The beast.
The beast.
The beast only manages to
Gotta
fail, which you
love that
actually
font.
did fail, but we're not going to worry about it. Okay.
Hey, Mila sucks.
Yep.
But that
do
last
not hear
one has a lot of like bad ones, right?
What?
1, 3, 3.
Yeah.
The
yeah, it
last
does.
one I rolled has a lot of.
Yeah, you can
So
only,
I could use
you can only
willpower to
re-roll 3,
re-roll,
and you
right?
will need all 3 of them. But yeah, it is possible.
I'm gonna do it.
Go for it.
Poopers.
You added 1.
Mila's just not very attentive.
It's very, very
Okay.
difficult because you're so far. Your difficulty would have been 3
Yeah, that makes.
if you had stayed, like, in the front yard. Okay.
What if I had binoculars?
You do not hear.
Oh, but then.
So, just for the audiences and you guys as the audience's perspective, as Mila is, we show Mila on top of the roof, kind of phased out, and she's looking around, paying attention to the house, paying attention to the streets, watching for any sign of anything suspicious. And then we cut inside the house, and the camera comes in, zooms in on these 3 bodies right in front of the door. One of their phones rings. It rings about 5 times. Another one of their phones rings about 5 times. And then the third phone rings about 5 times. And we come back out, and then we're going to change scenes to the gym.
Mila's ears suck.
There's Keith.
Darn it. All right, so
So you go inside.
so anyways, let's So I immediately go ahead and pick up my phone and call the guys. I'll call Jack.
Okay. Jack.
Hello, it's Jack.
Hey Jack, it's Jess. We got a problem.
What next?
Some 3 more bats are pissing in the territory. I guess is the best way to put it.
3
I'm gonna
more...
have 3 guys on motorcycles. Yeah.
Okay. What? Are these? Are these very freedom-loving bats?
They are very committed to a mutual friend of ours from Las Cruces.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got it.
And they seem to want to they want to outdo us in everything. Oh, is Vincent on the east side?
Is the east side Baron.
I'm a dork.
Las Cruces, and Goldman is,
okay.
Is the Camarilla.
I'm so smart. Okay.
That's okay.
I
corrected you so the story can
But yeah, no. All right. So, okay. Thank you. That's what the storyteller does.
Yeah.
Tell it right. Anyways, but long story short, they want to, according to them, they want to outdo us, outshine us, and show everybody how big their dicks are. I don't know who these guys are. They seem like a bunch of punks just trying to act all important, but it also seems like a power grab. Either way, they noted our little friend in the back of the van, and I think we might have to relocate.
Okay. That's phenomenal. I don't. Do you think they're dangerous? Like right now, like there's a risk.
I don't know who they're going back to tell what they've seen.
Okay.
So, I mean, we got a little bit of time, but I don't want to be here longer than 15 and 20 minutes.
Okay, well, this whole thing isn't necessarily even working out. Can we just not keep an eye on him? Just keep him in the van?
Okay.
I mean, we're sticking mobile anyway because we're not.
Okay.
We're just
Well,
sticking mobile.
We'll load him back up and we'll start heading our way to you. I'll see if I can't try to find somebody for him to eat. He's still salivating at Hector's guy pretty good.
Yeah, somebody for him to. Yeah. You understand what my inflection is saying there?
Yeah. No, I think he needs a dinner date.
Thank you. That is a better terminology. I hang up.
So I look over.
Somebody to eat.
I look over at Keith. I said, "We need to get him back in the van and get out of here."
Fine by me. I'm getting weirded out.
How many years have you been? How many years have you been with Hector?
Hector? I think it's been like, I don't know, less than a year? I don't know. It's up to Hector. How long has it been? I think it's been about a year. I think Hector bonded them like July
old is Keith?
or something of 2020. Keith is what, 24?
Ow.
Something like that.
So I may have bonded him but I mean he's been training at the gym. If I selected him, he's been training at the gym since his early.
Yeah. Since like 13, 14. Yeah. But bonded.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was?
No, I was just saying it was funny that you'd be weirded out. No, it's just he was saying he was getting weirded out, and I looked at him and was like, "How long have you known Hector?" And this weirds you out.
Oh.
Weirded out as in we're about to get hit, not weirded out as in oh my goodness, the sky is green.
I thought you guys were always looking for an excuse to scrap. Come on, let's go.
Fair point.
Okay.
All right.
Back in the van.
So we get him loaded up and then back in the van.
Okay. Back to the other guys. Oh, unless
Little did you know.
Guys, you want to
Okay.
have a conversation with Krieg or anything while we're here? We haven't really involved.
We could do that on the next cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, poor Krieg.
They're kind of just letting you sit in the back, fucking, what's going on? How come everybody looks delicious? Yeah. Okay. So,
Who gave
in like
them
15
blood
minutes
bags for
after that
Pete's
phone
sake?
call, they get back. Well, not even that long. 10 minutes. And the van is back in this area.
But I will hop in the back with Krieg and just hang out with him now.
Okay. Well, if anyone has anything to say or do, then you might as well, if no one else is doing anything, we'll continue.
All right. So when they pull back up in the van, I mean, are we talking do they pull up I'm assuming that we do the cop thing and pull up our cars so that our windows are right by each other.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Just because it makes you guys feel cool.
Wait, what the fuck are you guys doing back here? Why is Krieg still around?
Yeah, we had a bit of
Jack didn't tell that to you.
surprise guest.
You had 10 minutes.
Actually, yeah. Jack would have told me. In which case, I would have immediately said, "Wait," but Emily's heading over there.
Just tell her to turn around.
fuck.
What the fuck is the story? Who the fuck are these guys? What is she talking about?
We don't know. This whole night is fucked. Just call Emily. Let her know that it's off. She just needs to go do her thing. And she doesn't need to try to
the Blood Moon Pact or something like that.
Yep.
The what?
The Blood Moon Pact.
God.
They're Vincent's
I would have already
guys.
called Emily and told her.
What are they?
Don't go.
16-years-olds?
She seems quite agitated.
Yeah,
and
it
just
seems
hung
real
up on
try
you.
hard to me.
The voice that she used
As
when
far
she
as
hung
this
up,
conversation, I'm just
you
gonna
think
say,
that she probably talked some shit about you right after she hung up. God damn fucking neonate.
Yeah, of course. It's a fucking.
But at least
Yeah,
you
and
go there
I
get
also,
killed.
by the way, when I'm telling her, I'm sorry, it's off. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I also like my tone of voice when I say it to her is kind of like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
kind
like
of like embarrassment and like I'm
yeah,
sorry,
like yeah, and more like I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed. I'm frustrated.
Yeah. Okay.
So as far as this conversation goes, wait, so these assholes is like in competition with us? Oh, you should have invited them to the fucking party then. Fuck them. They want to come here. They want to prove themselves. Let's fight. We were about to get into a fight.
They seem more interested in waving their dicks than actually picking up sticks to beat heads in.
Well, cool. They can wave their dicks over around here, and when shit pops off, they're additional targets.
Well, if I see them again, I'll tell them whatever you do, do not do that, because that's what they will do.
Wait, stuff is not going to pop off. The worst
They
we
are
are getting
that
is a
full of
car
themselves.
chase. The worst we are getting is a car chase. Stuff is not going to pop off. We cannot let it pop off.
Whatever. Hector just stays quiet.
Jack is also quiet. No one is happy in this situation.
I got a bunch of random.
Picture Milo like Deadpool when he's sitting on the bridge. He's like puking and like being in that strong. Chill.
So, Hector, you
Oh,
get
y'all
nudged,
straight
you get
in the
nudged in the shoulder,
Like whatever.
and you hear Enrique's whisper to you.
I do.
No, Hector does.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's invisible. Hector can't. Enrique's
Oh,
can't find you.
Hector.
I don't think they're.
Oh,
gonna
that's
come.
right.
Their phones
Okay.
rang and rang.
Again. Whose phones?
The three guys in the hallway.
Oh, the dead guys?
The dead guys.
Yep.
Their phones
Who are
rang.
you talking to, Hector?
Wait, if I tell them I'm talking to Enriquez, does that blow Enriquez's invisibility?
No. I mean,
No?
They can try to see him, but
Okay.
they just can't focus on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting word from Enriquez, so it looks like
Okay.
the dead dude's phones in the house were ringing, and yeah, and obviously they didn't pick those up. So now Enriquez is thinking they're probably not coming, or who knows, maybe they are because some shit's up, but they're gonna be on high alert.
Oh my gosh, their phones. Why didn't I even think of that? Okay, so they know something's. Okay, well, if that's the case, I think we should take the SD cards out of their phones and then go. And the reason for that I can explain later, but if they called
Just
all
leave
three
altogether?
of them,
I don't think Jack has that knowledge without Tech 1.
no.
I have Tech 1, but I didn't hear the phones ring, so.
Yeah, and you're not hearing this conversation.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sharing in case we need Tech 1 later.
That's good. I didn't know.
So I'm like, so I
didn't
whisper
know that
back
you
to
had
Enriquez.
Tech
So
1,
what?
That's good.
Apparently, I have Tech 1.
Oh,
Or at
cool.
least my sheet says I have
Okay.
Tech 1.
Then yeah, you can
Yeah, my
come
sheet
up with
says
the
it.
idea to if we take the SD cards out, well, so yeah, okay. Since you're there, so you can.
Well, what's the idea though? You take the SD cards out, then what?
I don't even know.
Oh, well, what you can do is...
No, not you. Your guy wouldn't know that.
out of character.
What does Jessica?
Out of character, what you can do...
So, yeah, if this was going to be Jessica saying, hey guys, by the way, grab the SD cards out, what would Jessica, the reason being?
Yeah, none of us actually know.
What
Maybe
Jessica's...
it's Tech 2, I don't know. We're
Okay,
pretty sure
so-
that Jessica passed her Tech roll.
So... Can I say what the reason is?
Yes.
Please do.
Okay. Well, the SD card is where it actually has like all the like actual real information about like the the phone's telecommunication history.
Okay.
So that could be used. That's basically a way of taking the phone without taking what can track the phone.
Okay.
So that so that we can basically try to get their call information. And by getting their call information, we can try to then do a follow-up if I'm able to use some resources to basically try to figure out, like, try to get phone number. And basically, I can just use that to try to, from the police side of it, try to geolocate stuff and that kind of thing.
Okay. That
Like,
works.
Without
a
tech,
main
your guy wouldn't know
command.
that though, right? Or would he?
Well,
Yeah, that's out of character. Me saying that.
Oh, you're so
that works
smart.
with burner phones too, because that's what they got.
It would. The only thing about what makes the burner phone is that, you know, it's so cheap, and it's just like, it's so cheap that you don't care and you just throw it away.
Okay.
It's not actually fundamentally different from another phone.
Okay.
So yeah, but of course, if like those guys dumped the phones they had and got new phones, like whoever they were calling, then obviously we wouldn't find those.
Yeah, it's just gonna lead you to the trash can
Right.
to throw it in. Or the bush.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys get between Jessica's tech knowledge and Jack thinking that this shit should be able to happen, but I'm from 20 years ago and we didn't have that crap. It was just new. Yeah, you guys get it figured out and you have that plan.
Kids in their technology.
Yeah.
and
Well, the
Rick-
geolocation stuff isn't
Rick
actually
goes and gets
that
it and
old,
comes
but
back. He comes back with their phones.
the cards.
Do I notice
just
him,
brought the
like,
phone-
go
I don't-
in?
I don't
He
know.
just came back with their
He's
phones.
invisible.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
Okay, that's
All right,
fine.
But he
I
didn't.
don't know
He
what
didn't
a
move.
Let's just
his
turn the
headphones.
phones off, guys.
So, here. What?
Turn the phones off so they can't be traced right now.
I don't know how to do that either. Here.
Just hold down the power button.
They're like. There's like 3 buttons on the side. And I don't.
So here, give it to me. Give it to me. That's put it on my hand.
Aw.
So he hands it to me, and then I hand it to Jessica, and I go, "Here you go." I hand it to her like it's a fucking it's a dead animal, and I'm just like, drop it, like there you go, just do your thing.
I very sassily look at them, hold the phone up, press the button, and hold it until it says turn off,
Okay.
and I say turn off.
All right.
Everybody got that?
Which button? Is it always the same?
Hector's literally sitting in the car and not even looking at anyone.
I
He's
mean,
just
Hector can
not
turn the
interested
phone off.
completely at this
What
point.
he's struggling with is the new.
No, he knows. He just, but he knows about taking the SD card out and all that shit. He doesn't want to deal with it. So he just literally, he just sees the back and forth. Like, I don't know what to do with the phone. He's just like, give me the fucking phone. Here you go. He dumps him in front of the Jessica and is like, all right, thanks. And then just turns around and doesn't want anything else to do with it.
Nice.
He's really frustrated that about the way the night is going. So
Mhm. Good. That sounds exactly like Hector.
I'm actually surprised Hector's not trying to go back to his gym to.
Meet those other guys in case they
I'm
show
about
up.
to go back to his what?
I'm surprised you're going back to your gym to.
No, I'm worried about this. Hector's worried about this situation where these people might come back here. That's his number one concern and mission, and it's bothering him that hey, if we are the people supposed to stop the Sabbat, and this is our one shot to catch them unaware, then what the fuck are we doing? And then realizing also that we don't have firepower, so I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to fight a Sabbat if we can't even take them when they're unaware.
Mm-hmm.
We're with you.
Okay. Well, how long do you guys stay? Because nobody fucking ever comes. So it's up to you guys how long you stay.
I mean, if
You
if
stay
we're
until it's time to go to time to go find your place to hide, then that's fine. If you give up, at
I think-
2 or 3 in the morning, whatever. But nobody comes. If you stay out here,
I think-
nobody ever comes.
I think once we decided to get the phones, and after Enrique said he said he didn't think he was going to come, that we were basically going to get Mila, get the guys, And then I think we could go to that bar.
Oh,
The Crusty
yes.
Nipple.
We're supposed to go meet somebody at the bar.
Yeah, let's just move on to that. And, we're cutting our losses here. We still did something. We still achieved a minor success. But,
You guys
let's
were
just,
really expecting
we'll have to use this
some
as a learning
Sabbat
experience.
to be at this house. All of your investigations showed that there were Sabbat at this house. It was still early. You were expecting them to be there. There was traffic going in and out of the house for the couple of hours while you guys gathered. It looked like the perfect place to raid and capture somebody, get information.
Hold on.
That was the whole plan. Then there was no Sabbat. The only people that had any information were the ones at the door that you killed, expecting there to be someone more.
Did the package ever show up?
Oh, yes. The package does show up.
What was in the
Yeah,
was
they send
there
us.
explosives or was it just silver bullets?
Someone comes in a car, and the car pulls over.
Mm.
And he goes around to the trunk. He opens up the trunk. And then he pulls out a case, like a briefcase, and he hands it to you guys. He says, "This is a delivery from Prince James."
Thank you.
Okay, and then he gets
I'm
in
gonna
the
step
Appreciate
car.
it.
up.
You
And
guys open it up.
I'll open it.
Inside
Or that.
is an old-time Wild West revolver with 6 silver bullets.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
This. Jack's in the van, yelling. This is the fucking God. I just shut the case. I'm disgusted.
I'm literally putting my hand on my forehead right now. Both me and Hector.
I'm gonna take the case and open it and be like, "This is awesome."
So,
Alright,
you
I-
still
do you
invisible?
expect this to be team up?
Wait.
Not anymore. We're done.
We're in the van.
Oh no, I would have said if you guys were trying to cut the night short early, I would have said, "What the fuck, man? What if somebody does come back? We need to have eyes on." I think Miley should stay invisible. I could stay in the vicinity in the van. If you guys want to go meet the Toreador, go ahead. I could stay in the vicinity of the van with my guys and scoop her if she needs to make an early exit. But I think her and I should stick around here just in case we can get eyes on somebody that comes back.
As long as Milo wants to do it, that's fine. Just,
Can you
make sure you
remind
guys
me-
keep going.
Can you remind me out of character what the Toreador thing was?
The
Jack
Primogen
got a
of the
call
Toreador
from-
called Jack.
from the Toreador Primogen's dude saying that the Toreador Primogen was at the Crusty Nipple and wanted to talk to them, to you guys, to the coterie. And then you explained to her, explained to her that you were in a situation and it's a bad time right now. And if we don't die, maybe we'll come and see you. She might not even be there anymore.
Okay.
It's been a few hours.
All right.
Do I still have
I'm good
her?
with that, but I'm taking the gun
You have Nathan's number.
if I'm staying here.
Nathan called on her behalf
Yeah.
and then answered on her behalf.
All right. Can I? I'll just call that number back. Certainly, Jack knows that you can call a number that called you back.
Yeah, that existed,
Star
that
69.
existed way back when you were alive.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because in 2001 I was 3.
Your dad.
Jeez.
Yep, it works.
Yeah, I'm a baby in this group.
Yeah, hello, Jack wasn't. Yeah, the
Are you guys
boss-
still there?
Boss lady left, but I have, if you still want to meet me, I still have. I can talk a little bit on her behalf. I know a few things. But she
Sure.
left. She left. She said that.
What's your name again?
I'm Nathan.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Nathan. You're
Thank you.
just
Yeah.
you're at that bar.
Yeah, I'm at the Crusty Nipple, and man, this is not a very cool bar. He seems to have a completely
Okay, well,
he has like his own personality when she's not in the room. When she was in the
Okay,
room, he was much more servant boy, where now he seems to have his own personality.
Okay. Oh, I'll be there soon. Me and another, we're on our way. Things are. Look, whatever. We'll be there. Hang up.
Because I'm just sitting here talking to this guy, and he ain't very fun.
He says to the phone that's hung up.
Okay. All right. Is anybody going to tell Milo what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys call Milo and let her know that the plan is for her to stay, and you guys are going to go to the bar real quick and see what she wants.
Well,
We're not hearing you.
Package because he told me to come.
Say
You sound far away.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hold on.
That's better.
Okay. Hold on.
Much better.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we lost.
Yeah, she left. Now she has to come back. She leaves. Much better.
You better?
What?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah? Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I said that she would go down there when they delivered the package because she was also waiting for that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're down there.
Yeah, so she
And
has
then-
the revolver and the 6 silver
Yeah,
bullets.
she's. I said it earlier, but you probably hear me. That she's willing to stay, but she wants the revolver just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, and Hector's gonna stay in the area with his guys driving around in the van.
Okay.
Okay.
So that she's like, so the same plan applies. If you see some shit and you need to bail, you call me and I pick you up there.
Okay. And then I'll climb back up there.
Okay. All right. To the crusty.
Do my dead thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You guys arrive
Classy joint.
at the crusty nipple. Some of these people aren't here anymore. Let me delete them.
Yeah, just Nathan.
Yep. Nathan.
Alright.
Okay.
Vampires don't get anything from alcohol, right?
No, not really.
No. Some of you,
I figured.
very rare. Some of you can drink
Do
it
it,
and hold it down for
drink
the whole night, but you
someone.
have to expel it before you go to sleep. But you don't get anything
Like me.
from it. Yeah. The only way you can get anything from alcohol is by drinking and a drunk person. Feed from a drunk person, and you can get some.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
So Nathan
me and Jessica.
does have a drink, and he is taking sips from it. And every time he sips from it, he makes a face like, I can't believe I'm in this fucking cruddy place drinking these cruddy drinks. Okay, so yeah, you guys
Right.
come in, and yep, he's sitting at the bar, and the bartender looks completely annoyed that he's there.
Yeah. I pull up a seat next to him, sit down. I'm Jack. Put out a hand.
Hey, Jack. And you shake
I guess I'll sit down. I'll sit down next to Jack and introduce my. I'm Jessica.
Let's go sit in a booth, and then I stand up.
Yep, he takes it. Okay, and you guys
Yeah.
go and you sit
Let's go
down
to
at the
corner
booth.
booth.
The booth is old. You sink into it like they should
Nice.
have replaced this thing a decade ago.
Nice.
Yep.
So,
Quite the
Definitely
locale,
crusty.
Nathan.
so this is a nice place, ain't it? Yeah. Okay, so the deal is that Miss Cynthia bought this today. And
Oh,
she plans to make it nice, bring in some traffic. She wants to support you guys as as best she can, and that's she wants to make it so that you have a decent place where some food might traffic in and out. And also, she bought that motel, and he points over at the seedy ass motel that is right next to the bar. That actually has
Huh.
an hourly rate. in addition to its daily rate, it has an hourly rate. That's so it's that kind of
Nice.
seedy motel. And
Got it.
yeah, so she bought that too, and she said that if you guys are interested in taking advantage of the location, she will close it down, and that will you'll have some rooms where maybe you want to stay, or you'll have some rooms where maybe you want to keep somebody. You know.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, she wants to support you, and this is the best way that she has to do it.
And what
So
does she
it's
get
up
out
to
of this?
you guys whether you accept this or not. But either way, she already bought it.
What does she want from us?
You know, I should probably something. It's possible
I'd like to
Okay.
know
just
that
out of
before
the
we accept her.
goodness of her heart, she, maybe she just wants you guys to succeed. I mean, most of her clan has been, well, most of our clan. She doesn't say her clan. Most of our clan has been kind of killed off, and it's you guys' job to keep that shit from happening. So maybe she just wants to make sure that you have the tools to accomplish that.
Fair enough.
Or maybe she wants to get in your good graces so she can steer you with it. You know, these elders, man, they're kind of tricky, and I don't know exactly what it is she's got in mind, but it sounds like a good plan for you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you being candid with us, Nathan.
Yeah.
You seem to get it. So, look, we'll talk with her. Tell her that I want to meet her later with the full coterie. It can be here or it can be somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that
also
was
tell her
her
she needs to
plan,
change
but
this place's
she wanted
fucking
to
name.
Kind of, oh yeah, she does not like the name. But that was her plan. She wanted to meet you guys, meet the whole coterie, and show off this idea and impress you with it. That was her plan. But I guess you guys had some important thing going on, so she understood that. She didn't seem very upset by it. She just moved on to go take care of the other things she had to do tonight.
Okay, yeah, we'll just let her know we're ready for a meeting. She's got my phone number. And just have her try again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will hopefully be a little more relaxed than tonight.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let her know. And he stands up and he says, and right now, Nathan is out of this gross ass place. And he just leaves as fast as he can. He doesn't run. He fast walks. All right, and now you guys are sitting alone in the gross ass seedy bar. The bartender looks over at you guys and says, what you guys want?
Is there anybody else in the establishment?
No.
Or is it just us?
It's just you.
Jessica, have you drunk since you turned?
Say again? What?
Yeah, that's... Yeah, no, that's how I get my dinner dates.
Okay. I'm not really, I'm not a big drinker, but I know it's not going to give me much, but I feel like I need one.
Hey, bartender, 2 Bloody Marys.
All right.
Clever.
And he points over at you. He's like, and these are on the house on one condition. I want you guys to tell the new lady boss how good a job I'm doing so she doesn't can my ass. And he comes back, he makes them, and then he comes back, puts them down. See, I'm a good bartender. I mean, maybe the place doesn't have that great a business because, a lot of shit needs to be fixed. But that ain't me. It's just my job. I didn't own it. It's just my job. And I do a good job. And he slides a Bloody Mary to each of you. If you just
what's your name, man?
I was just going to ask the same question. What's your name?
I don't know. Bartender A. Neil.
Barry.
Okay, Neil. Put in the good word with her.
He's like 45.
So you may not like it.
Guy. Yeah. All right. So you guys let me know how the drinks are. You want anything else? I'll be over there cleaning the bar, and we close up in like half hour.
Huh. So,
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. So remind me of the politics about this clan.
Toreador?
Yeah.
They're well, the prince is one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
you know
But
how the
they're all.
Ventru are uppity, right?
Yeah.
They're the other uppities in the group.
And aren't they like all double talk and fey trickery in a way?
Fey trickery? What's fey?
You know the stories of fairies.
Oh, okay. Just this weird word to use. But yeah, they're you've got a right idea. You got the right
Okay.
idea on them.
So yeah, we'll have to watch our backs with her then.
Yeah, she's probably got an ulterior motive, but I'm sure we can reach something that'll be mutually beneficial.
Yeah, having a
Especially
hotel
having
to use
that
as a home
compound.
base. Yeah.
Having a bunch of different separate rooms, that could be real useful. So, it's all right.
All right.
I
You
guess
guys
I'll
have your
hold
drink?
on. Let me call Hector.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Hector's phone rings.
How is it?
Yeah.
It's like an 8.
I look at the number and I see it's Jack, and I go, "Yep." Pick it up. What's up?
Any updates on your end?
No,
I got nothing back from Milo so far.
Okay. Well, we talked to one of the guys that we were supposed to meet, Nathan, and we'll probably have a meeting with his boss later, but not tonight. So
Okay.
I'll tell you more in person. It's just
So,
bullshit.
just asking this out of character, how many hours do we have left before daylight?
3.
When are we probably going to start heading out? Like with a half hour to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
45
you're not
minutes
that
is a little
far.
safer. You never know when something will catch you out in the open.
Yeah. Okay. We can do
You guys don't
45
have
minutes.
much
That's
to
fine.
travel,
Yeah, it's a good chance they may. Right. It's a good
They
chance they may
be
come back
probably
here, so I
to
don't want to
hold
leave the
up.
spot.
They had blackout curtains on the bedroom, so they could, you might find them here 20 minutes from sunrise.
At the crusty nipple?
No, well, let me move it back.
No, he means at the house.
I mean at the house. Boom.
The one we're watching.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't want to abandon ship yet. But yeah, but thanks for the update. So we'll be here. Miley and I will be here in case some shit pops off. I don't know what you guys want to do in the meantime.
We'll just
Where did you guys leave Craig?
In the back of the van.
Okay.
With all the human ghouls and their beating hearts and their
with
pulses.
No. You guys would have took him more. Like I'm not driving around.
Hector's there though. Hector can beat him up.
But
All
yeah,
right,
no,
fine.
he's in.
Maybe
I mean, we
you
left him
guys
in the
just
van.
left him in the car to have your drink. I don't know. Craig needs to speak.
You gonna
up.
leave him in the
we
car
wouldn't
by
have brought
himself?
him with
There's
us.
a 5th player now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Treating you like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, is he starting to become coherent yet?
He should.
I would think so, because he had 2 blood packs, right?
Yeah, you're still starving. Like, it's
Yeah.
better, but this is still by far the worst hunger you ever had up until 2 days ago. But it's better, and your
Yeah,
mind is
the way I see it,
focused
he's
now. Your whole body hurts, all of it, especially your inside organs. Your heart.
If that's the case,
your heart still beats, but it's like once every 3 minutes, and it's really weak.
if that's the case, if we have a little time, if we still have a few hours, I want to try and see if I can take him hunting, see if I can find him a target, and then basically do all of the work except let him drink. And then just do some cloud memory.
Okay.
That might not be a bad idea.
I think if I can just find a
I don't think my hunting style goes well with
a gang
his.
member or something.
Okay.
And all my targets are gone home.
Yeah. Hell, even right now, I'd settle for like a crack addict. Oh wait, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's a quick way to get Krieg addicted to crack.
Yeah.
Well,
First
that's a
meeting,
quick way
here's
to get
some
his
crack.
brain, paranoid.
Oh my gosh. God, that'd be the worst.
Well,
First feeding crack blood.
Are there any creepy people hovering around the outside of the motel? Since that's an hourly rate place.
The motel is not closed yet. There's
Yeah, do I
see creepy people? In fact, every once in a while they'll come in.
Okay.
Look around, maybe get a drink at the bar, and then they leave. They don't stick around because it's gross.
Okay. Okay, in the car. This is to
Jessica doesn't look like a victim there.
Why don't we? Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
Be nice, Joe.
What did Keith say?
Yeah, what did Keith say?
I said, Jessica can look like a victim when you can lure someone in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so here's what we could do, guys.
Okay.
This is in the car. There's, and I point to the hourly rate motel. There's a lot of Johns who are repairing the services of specialty workers going in and out of there. Now, of course, they would always prefer to have one of a. Don't be offended when I say this, Jessica, but someone like you who looks nice. You could easily lure one of those assholes into a room. Me and Craig will already be there. Just a quick feeding. We cloud memory. He's left on the bed thinking he got her done.
All right, let's get a room.
Okay.
All right, so
he's he's Craig. You're pretty hungry still, right?
Hungry enough.
Yeah, so we'll go up to the counter, and then I'll just,
Mechanic-wise, Krieg is at 3. Of course, he feels like he's at, at 5 because he hasn't become
brand new.
Hunger, so. He feels like he's at
Why don't
5.
I see if I can't find me a couple friends?
Okay.
Yeah.
People, guys come in, and you managed to snare one and bring him back to the room.
So let's just.
He's not real drunk.
Yeah,
He's a little drunk.
Yeah, so we can just play this out. So Jessica and some asshole enter the room, and I'll give Krieg a pep talk beforehand.
Go for it.
So as we're waiting, hey Krieg, look at me. I know you're very hungry right now. I don't know how uncomfortable you'll be with this, but this is going to be a live feeding. You understand?
Yep.
Okay,
I understand.
You do not. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be ready to pull you off. If you go too far, you don't drink all of his blood. So she's going to bring him in. Basically, we're just going to pin him down on the bed. I'm going to cover his mouth. And you feed. Once you start feeding, he's going to get all creepy and weird because he's going to love it. I hate that, but it's whatever. Just feed somewhat, but not too much. And I know you don't. That's subjective, but the point is, if you go too far, you'll kill him, and that's not what we do. So this guy's just a jackass. He's not a serial killer.
A little on the side, but not bad.
So just feed from him a bit. I'll give you a tap when you should stop. And if you don't stop, I'm yanking you off. Then we're leaving. I have an ability to make him forget what happened. He's just gonna think something nice happened. And then probably feel a little sore.
Okay.
I mean, this is the place to feel something sore after something nice happened. So yeah, makes sense.
I'm glad you're able to have a sense of humor about this. I was not so lucky at my start.
Well, I mean, he's out of it, so he's like just thinking, and it's just coming out. Like little things are
Yeah,
connecting.
That's funny.
exactly. So
Okay.
with that in mind, Jessica walks in with some jackass 40-year-old.
So yeah, I'll bring him in. I'll just close the door. I'll lead him over next to the bed, and I'll just kind of like playfully push him down.
And then
jump on him. It's like,
yeah.
hey, what the fuck? And then,
So I just cover his mouth. You're gonna love this, trust me.
Okay.
It's time, Krieg. Bite his neck.
Do I need a roll, or do I just?
Nope, you just do it.
Yeah.
I will have you roll
Okay, so
something
I
All right. So you can see the vein.
Oh wait, one
You
question.
yeah, what? Go for it.
Like, so when he bites, does he instinctively know how to like suck from his teeth, or does he have to like? Is it with the tongue, or
Okay, so
like a dog licking up blood, or?
no. Okay, so you're going with your teeth. You puncture or even rip into him, and then he starts bleeding.
Okay.
And you suck it out. You drink from it, and you pull it out. You're not just drinking it as as the level that he is bleeding. You take it out.
Okay,
You're
so
not
like a leech,
sucking
basically.
You're not sucking through teeth straws. Your teeth are just the weapon that open the wound.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wasn't sure about.
The second that his blood hits your tongue,
Grape and lick.
this is the greatest thing you have ever eaten, ever. This is 100 times better than that blood bag. And as the blood goes into your mouth, you can feel it go into your body, like instantly. Your heart beats again, just for a second. And the blood pumps into your body. A lot of the pain fades back, and you just start drinking from him, draining from him. And he moans. He stops fighting, and he relaxes, and he's enjoying it. He's enjoying it. You could take every single drop from him, and he won't resist at all. They call it the kiss for a reason.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that term yet, but now
that's the reason.
Yeah, that's the reason. So I want you to make a willpower roll. So let me show you how to do like dice rolls and stuff. So let's pull up Jinmi's character sheet. And we go to the character sheet page. We have, let's name him. We never named him. You can come up with whatever his last name is later. Okay, so you see the 5-point green bar under willpower?
Yes.
Okay, so at the end of that, underneath it, it has willpower, and it has a little button. Not the WP reroll, that's something else, but the willpower, and there's a little dice button. If you click that, then it'll start the process of rolling your willpower. It might ask you for bonus dice or something. If it does, tell it 0.
Okay, so I just click the rolls willpower?
Yep.
Okay. So 0 modifiers, right?
Yeah, 0
Right.
modifiers.
You won success! Woohoo!
Okay, so you cannot, and this is a good thing to note for everybody, you cannot spend a willpower point to reroll failed dice on a willpower check. You can only do
Good
that.
point.
You can only do that on checks that roll your hunger. Okay, that's a good way to remember it. Since this doesn't roll your hunger, you can't spend a willpower point to reroll it. Okay.
So
that
so
one
what's the success if it's over 6?
Yeah, if it's over a 6, then it's a success. And then every test that you make requires a certain number of successes that I decide. And a lot of times I will keep it secret from you because I want you to sweat on whether or not it was enough. And this was not enough. When you know you should stop, you know you've taken. Okay, we'll do it one at a time. You've taken what is essentially 1 blood point, where you reduce your hunger by 1. So now you're down to a hunger of 3. No, wait, you were at 3. Now you're down to a hunger of 2, and you're still starving. And you know that you've taken enough from him that he's going to be queasy, but he'll be able to make it home. So it's up to you if you even want to try to stop yet. Once you want to try to stop, that's when this willpower roll that you made will come into play. Do you keep going or do you stop?
I would think he keeps going.
Okay, so you keep going. Now you've taken 2. That reduces your hunger down to 2. Wait, you got 2 before and then 2 right now, so you've reduced it from.
I think I'm at 1.
You're at 1. Okay, you are still hungry. You're not starving. You're still hungry, and you've taken enough from him that he's going to be passed out for hours, like until morning. He's going to be passed out. If you take any more, then his life is going to be in danger, and he's going to need to go to the hospital. Is this where you want to try to stop? Where do you keep going?
Right, yeah, I'll try to stop here.
Okay, then this is where you make this willpower roll. You get 1 success. You try to stop. You can't stop. It's too good. You want to take all of it.
Okay, sensing that at that point, I'm prying him off.
You even like you see him make a motion like he's gonna come off, and then oh fuck it, and go back on again. And that's when you pull.
Here we go.
Okay. I want you to make opposed strength checks. I want you to both make a strength and athletics check, or athletics and strength is an easier way to do it. So, Jimmy, go down to where you see athletics, and you have an athletics score of 1. You want to click on the little die signal to roll athletics, and then it's going to give you a pull-down menu. From that pull-down menu, you want to select strength.
All right.
And then it's going to ask you for a modifier number, and give that modifier number a -1. Well, that's going to put it in favor for Jack a little bit because he was more prepared. Okay, so Jack struggles getting you off, and then, he focuses his mind and just pulls you off. And that's how dice rolling works. And Jack separated you. And that guy is, he's out.
Do I? Oh, shoot. Do I not have an opportunity to cloud memory?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna pass out. But yeah, you have the opportunity.
Like, would he forget it regardless?
You grab his head, tilt it up at you, snap in front of him, wake up, slap him a little bit, wake up, and his eyes open, and then you do it.
Yeah. In fact, actually, well, no, yeah, I'll just cloud memory. I thought maybe I'll be nice and give him a memory of having sex with a hooker, but no, I'll just cloud
him a memory of a night of a really great 20 minutes spent with Jessica.
No, I'll just hit. Yeah, I'll just. He has no memory. He'll fill it in himself and assume he had a good time.
Yeah. I think I have to pay a little extra, but it was great. It was so great, I just passed out. Yeah. Okay, and then he passes out after you mind wipe him. And usually, a lot of times, mind wipe really helps with the passing out, too. Sometimes
I just slap him really hard and then just, like, grab him by the face. Forget!
Okay. And Krieg, you fall down onto your ass, leaning, back yourself away until your back hits the wall, and you are at 1 hunger. You are still hungry. You're still so hungry. But the only way you can ever go down to 0 is if you take the last drop. So 1 will be your default most of the time. Unless you're Milo. So, but that's actual game mechanics, not like lore. But as far as the lore goes, you're still hungry. You still want more. You feel a little bad that you weren't able to get off on your own, and thankful that he was able to help you get off. But it's gonna take practice, and it's gonna take willpower to learn to break it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hector fell asleep. Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll go ahead.
That's funny.
We'll go ahead and stop here as the night ends. Nothing happens. And eventually you guys go to your individual homes. What do you guys do with Craig? Who's going to take responsibility for
since the other
Jessica, could you?
Yeah, he can come to my place.
That situation too, and then we'll be done. Because that's actually important for his character, is like explaining that. Okay, so we are
actually.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My car.
Yeah. So
I'll drive.
Craig, yeah, we're gonna take you to my place, and you can stay with me today, okay?
Yes.
Okay, and then tomorrow night, if you want, we can just kind of go over to your place and see how it looks and see what we can do for you. If you need to grab anything, is there anything you need now that we can get?
Do you have dogs that need
did we
that?
discuss if Craig has a dog?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I kind of assumed he
doesn't have a girlfriend or anything.
Yeah.
You think he has a girlfriend?
No. He's
but he'll have a dog. How long has it been since he had a
mostly
girlfriend? Like all the way to high school, or has it been like every few years he tries?
Like 4 years.
Okay. So nothing even recent enough to really matter to him. Unless he sees
right.
It might matter a little bit if he sees her, but it doesn't. Okay, but yeah, he has a dog. So. Do you only have one dog, or do you have a little pack?
2 huskies.
2 huskies. Okay. Yeah. Continue with the role play. She asked you if you have anything back at home that might be important for you to collect.
Oh, 2 huskies.
Okay, let's we could try to go get them. They may not be very receptive to you right now. If that's the case, we can have one of Hector's guys go and dog sit for you. But they're probably really hungry. We got food to feed them.
I don't want to be callous, but they could go a day. They'd be fine.
You know what? Why don't we ask one of Hector's guys to just swing by and make sure that they're fed and watered, and then we could work with them tomorrow night.
Well, they need a key, so.
Well, he doesn't have any of his keys.
He doesn't have any of his stuff.
Oh, you do. Oh.
There's a spare key underneath the welcome mat.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll assume that Hector sends.
Okay, yeah, we'll just let that magically just happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, Mila's gonna make sure to get her key from Keith.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happened. You got your key back when Keith came back with the blood. I'm sure you got your key back from him. Oh well,
yeah.
You weren't around.
I just never mentioned it.
Probably Hector got the key back to give to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as soon as she was at a point where she could get it, she would make sure. Okay.
Okay. All right, and you guys end up at Jessica's apartment. Jessica and Krieg. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
sorry.
Poor guy. Yeah. We'll
Anyhow,
proceed serious just because he's all sleepy. Does he? It don't look like I can kick him out of.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because he won't.
Yeah, I can't.
If you
I can
right click it,
kick
it gives
him
you an
out of the
option when you
server.
control the server.
Yeah.
Oh no! There's a way that you
Yeah.
can push him out of the chat.
Oh,
the
this guy.
chat.
Is that going to be me?
It's just because he won't do it himself because he's asleep.
Right.
Yeah, it would be you. If you
If I
right click.
this guy,
Yeah.
that's going to be me. I could kick Sirius just, but it's going
No,
to
no,
be
if
the
you-
whole channel.
You right click him, but then
Well,
you
I can
hit
right click and hit mute, and now I don't have to hear him.
Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was
he's
I was
not
just
in-
thinking more
he's
for
not in
since
my
he'll be
audio anymore,
asleep.
so he's not in the recording anymore. I muted him. So
Yeah.
you guys can just mute him.
There we go.
'Cause I don't.
Yeah.
think that
Okay,
that's-
so anyways,
I think if I kicked him from there, it would kick him from the whole Discord server. We might test
There's a
it
way,
next
but
time.
it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he's muted.
all right.
Good call. Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah, our last scene will be Jessica and Craig in Jessica's apartment. If you want to describe your apartment, go for it.
Okay, so it's not really a big place. It's just a little 1-bedroom, and I have my cat there. I will go ahead and I make the couch up for him.
Okay.
Sorry, the bed's mine, and you're not sharing it with me.
I am so hungry that wherever he's lying down, where that's going to be the least of his worries.
Yeah.
The cat. What's
So-
the cat's name? Dixie.
This is going to be your base hunger now.
The cat takes
Dixie,
one
yeah.
look at him and then
Oh.
runs and hides somewhere.
As cats do.
Yeah. As cats do.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
She smells the dogs.
Yeah, but there's also, I mean, she's used to me how I am now, but it's probably you're probably gonna run into the same problem with your dogs, which is you wouldn't have anything to do with me after I was turned for at least a few nights. So just be aware of that. But the thing is she was able to work herself through it. So your dogs can work their ways through it too. It's just going to take some time and patience. Okay.
I mean, it's raining. Might as well pour. Raining. Might as well pour. Raining. Might as well pour.
Yeah. But you're always going to be hungry like this unless you kill somebody, and you don't want to be killing people right and left without getting permission first.
Permission.
Yes. So, because dead people draw the attention of the living, and we cannot be drawing attention to ourselves. We have to always make it so we are not seen, we are not heard. If somebody sees us, we want them to see us as a normal everyday person, not as a monster. And it's really bad right now because we're going through the second Inquisition. So, do you have anybody you need to that you were close with other than your dogs?
He paused to think. Well, I didn't hate all my coworkers at the pound.
Okay. So you probably may want to. When were you? I'm gonna guess you've missed a few days of work.
What's today? Tuesday?
I don't know. What day is today,
So
storyteller?
he probably thinks today is Tuesday, and it's actually Thursday.
Okay, so it is Thursday. When were you supposed to be at work?
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's give you my phone. You can call them and leave them a voicemail. Just tell them you've been really, really sick. You're really sorry, and you'll bring a doctor's note by, but you're gonna need off for probably about a week.
Okay, so am I making the call now?
Sure. Yep.
Or is it like
I
It
mean,
depends
it's
on
night.
if you
Okay,
know the phone number, because modern people don't know phone numbers. You might have to look it up.
okay, well okay, so he looks up the phone number and then so he gets the machine, of course, and he's like, "Hey, Grace, this is Craig. Some things happened. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. There might be a parasite involved. I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna need like a week at least, I think. Probably. I'll bring a doctor's note. All right. Out. Bye. And then he hangs up.
Okay, so let's see what else. I think I covered all the bases. We'll just get you to sleep, lay low, and we'll just take things as it goes tomorrow. At some point we'll introduce you to the guy who's in charge. But yeah. Anything you would like to know?
So this hunger, that's a constant thing, huh?
Yeah. You're always going to feel a little hungry.
That's the only thing I can think of. Everything else is kind of like a blur in the background. Just hunger pains everywhere.
If you want to talk to James about finding an arrangement where you are allowed to kill somebody every now and then just to get that hunger to zero. I mean, I know a couple of other kindred that have done that. It just depends on you.
Well, he pauses. I think I'm gonna try and sleep on this.
Good idea.
Okay. As you lay down on the couch and try to sleep, you can't sleep. You're getting heavier. Your eyes are getting heavy. Your body's getting heavy. Your body's getting stiff. But you can't sleep. Not at will. Not on your own time. But as the minutes pass, you become more and more stiff as your body dies. Until suddenly, you're not conscious. And there is only Craig's body lying on that sofa. And if anyone were to come in, they would find a body. Not a sleeping person, just a body. And this is where we're going to stop. And we're not going to ask our nightly, our session question because, well, Serious Jess is asleep. And 2, I'm on my way to sleep myself. So, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. And Josh, I'm very sorry that we didn't have as big a part for Keith as I was hoping. But it seems that they completely changed their mind about just letting
It's all right.
Jessica and Keith
Just
go and take care of Craig in the gym by themselves. So I thought that we were going to have a much stronger scene. But you did a really good job driving around. Thank you very much.
It's
got my
surprisingly hard to
chauffeur
like.
badge going.
Yeah.
Right.
I was able to give
What's
you
that,
that
Jimmy?
one scene with the 3 guys with the Blood Moon
Yeah.
pack. So you did get a little something. I was able to squeeze in there for you. So, okay.
Right.
Well, thank you guys very much, and I'm going to cut the recording. Thank you guys for watching, and we are done.